Now, Singapore being Singapore has a lot of these really cool indoor climbing walls. And I always used to walk past them and think, whoa, like that's really cool. But I never really thought that I'd be climbing on them. So Ewan has been going climbing ever since COVID started. And one day he recommended that I just join him on one of these walls. That was in October. I went along, kind of liked it, even though I was kind of crap at it. And we've been going almost every week ever since. So there's three kinds of climbing you can do over here. The first one is, what's it called?
It's just standard belaying.
Standard belaying. You hook yourself to a harness, you climb up the wall, and somebody's going to be down there at the bottom to help you descend with that rope when you're done. The second one is auto belaying, which is honestly kind of terrifying. Normal climbing, it's attached to a rope which goes up there. Some guy needs to be here holding it to make sure if you fall you don't die. This one's different. This one's automatic. So you take it off and then it just pulls you up, and from there you just need to fall and it's gonna slow down your descent all the way to here. Okay, editor Sav here because I forgot to film a bunch of stuff. So let me just give a bit more context on how these walls work. I blacked this lady out just for her privacy. So for all of you wondering why these rock climbing walls are so colorful, it's not just because of some random reason. So you only get to climb with one color. So if you chose, say, the orange route, you'd only be able to use these orange holes. And depending on the color you choose, the difficulty of the wall changes. And the difficulty is given by something down here, which is like this circle with a bunch of pies. So depending on how many pieces of the pie are covered, like the more they are, the harder the wall is. But there's this wall I've been trying to get ever since we started that's exceptionally tricky for many reasons. The holes are in weird places. You're expected to use like the corner to help you climb up, and it's just annoying for a beginner to try and do that wall. Here's me failing it, and this is me failing it again and again. And look, the plan was that the day I was gonna film the video, I was gonna finally give my best effort and get it, and then I would have had a great narrative to say, hey guys, do your best, etc, etc. But yeah, this is my attempt.
Yeah.
So while I did get higher than I had before, I didn't really win. But hey, that gives a good segue into the last part of the video, which is me philosophizing about climbing. It occurred to me at some point a few months ago that climbing is almost the only thing I do that I do just for its own sake. Like, I'm not doing climbing to become the best or to get some sort of college credit, or I don't know, put a certificate on my wall. And that made me think. I definitely think in the last few years of high school, even though I kind of recognized it and tried to stop it, there was barely anything I was doing just for its own sake. There was this constant feeling of like, I need to do something. I need to write a blog post, or I need to code something, or I need to get somewhere. I was always in this hurry, and I had this constant need of, I need to achieve something. And in the process, I actually didn't achieve as much as I could have, because I figured I was always doing things for the sake of something or for somebody else, and that's not sustainable. Look, this is no mind-blowing conclusion, right? But if you do things for their own sake, you're just gonna be a lot happier, and you're probably gonna do better at those things in themselves. So like, now that I'm taking a gap semester and there's technically nothing I have to do for the first time in a really long time, it's really weird. I actually want to study. Like, I'm going through this course on linear algebra myself, and I swear I'm understanding it better than if I was like forced to do it for school. And that's the thing about school. The moment you have to do something, it becomes work. And you think of work as a chore, not something you get to do. So if there was one piece of advice I'd have to give myself 1, 2, or even 3 years ago, it would be, ask why you're doing things. I mean, are you doing things because you care about what people will think about it, or because you think it'll get you something that'll seem cool, or are you doing things because you actually care? And the cool thing about doing things because you actually care is that you'd probably do it better and have more fun while doing it.